And we're going live! Oh my god! In our first live mukbang.
First proper live mukbang.
You're joining us for our dinner. That's what's going on. Good evening, everybody. And thank you so much to everyone joining us. And in particular, thank you to the people who are eating with us.
Extra special.
Extra special.
Extra special.
Times.
So who are you?
Skip that. Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
And this here is our regular Chinese banquet. Now, if you've ever watched any of our shopping videos, we shop at Wing Yip in Manchester, which is a fantastic Chinese store. And it also sells Korean and Japanese and Indonesian and, you know.
You name it. From that region of the world.
Yeah, so it's amazing. And so we go there regularly, and this is our regular meal. So I'll just take you through it really, really quickly, right? This is brown rice, 125 grams boiled between two of us. Ends up the perfect amount. 4 chopped spring onions in there. So I put the spring onions in the bowl, chopped, and I cook 2 lollipop drumsticks. If you've seen any of our Wing Yip shopping videos, you'll know what the lollipop drumsticks are. Not the breaded ones, but the lollipop ones. 2 of them cut up into the rice. So spring onions and lollipop drumsticks chopped into the rice. These are satay sticks. But they're covered in, what we do is we mix crunchy peanut butter and Encorna chili sauce and a little bit of tomato puree with the garlic. We mix that into a paste and spread it on top. 4 vegetable dumplings, edamame, a breaded drumstick, a vegetable tiger prawn, and this wonderful sauce here, which we do this thing that we call feeding our rice.
Well, whilst you feed your rice, should I take a minute to just give a quick shout out? Start as you mean to go on. A quick shout out, because we've already got over 50 people in the house.
Hey, yeah!
So I'm going to try my best to quickly whip through and say hello, and if I miss anyone, I do apologise. So, good evening to, and thank you for joining us, Star Cradle, Marcus, that vegan chick, Ekaterina, May Parcels,
and thank you for our lovely gift, May.
Yes, us 3 vegans. Can you pronounce that? Because I always get it wrong.
And Harad's Life.
And Harad's Life. Who else? Who else? Who else? Peaky Pickers. I've said us 3 vegans. Muddy Paws.
Our lovely moderators, Kelly, Bobby, and Lauren. Braingirl, not sure which of them are in here tonight.
Yes.
Muddy Paws, Darren Kelly, members of our channel. Thank you guys for being members of our channel. That vegan chick.
Felicia. Yeah. Zoe. AM Claire. Sarah. I think we've almost got everyone.
Imran.
Hey, you guys.
Leanne.
Yes. Yes.
Sharon. Jill. ASMR Pillow. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
I think we did it with that.
This sauce is...
Obsidian.
This sauce is 3 finely chopped spring onions and 4 chilies. 1 long green finger chili and 3 small red finger chilies. With white rice vinegar, mushroom flavoured dark soy sauce, plain old light soy sauce and black vinegar. And we like to feed our rice.
We certainly do.
We use it for the dumplings as well, of course, but we like to feed our rice.
Now, you will have to let us know this evening. I was asking Paul before, was saying we should wear the lapel mics because it's quite important. The camera's quite far away from the table.
But if it gets too noisy, food-wise, tell us.
You know, chomping-wise. But yeah, do let us know.
Oh, I don't know. To our first, I might just have a mouthful of rice first, actually.
So who's eating? Anyone eating with us? Not that that's a prerequisite at all. I'm thoroughly looking forward to this. This is a little bit later than we would normally eat, to be fair.
Yeah, but we want it to be accessible to... We know that our YouTube family are all over the world. And so late in the UK is not quite so late in America. It's like afternoon.
Yes.
Like you average 5 hours before us, aren't you guys? So.
Darren's just now starving again. Thanks, haha. Us three. That vegan chick just snacking.
Rice is so good as always.
Angie,
Cheers, everybody.
had hers earlier, Angie. Good
Cheers, my
stuff.
love.
Cheers. Cheers.
Jason likes to do what he calls a Chinese pizza.
Yeah,
with his
sometimes.
bread, don't
Might
you?
show you that later. I generally always start my Chinese the same way, and it's sort of an inbuilt thing now that I do. I used to dip one of these. I used to dip this, but now what I've started doing, I'm just looking to see who else is. Marcus, just beat you to the food, but Maury Bob's vegan ice cream is calling. Nice. Yeah, I will bite the end off, because obviously it's just us two here.
Yeah, we don't mind double dipping between us.
Then you dip.
Whereas I dip and then dip again.
And acquire.
Because I'm filth. It is a good dipping sauce. Have you fed your rice?
Oh, Angie. Angie says, wish I had more wine, drank it already.
Oh no.
Shocking. Nothing worse than running out of wine when you just want, like, another glass. Oh.
This rice, honestly, I mean, we have brown rice all the time anyway, now, don't we? Whether we have a curry or a Chinese or whatever. But this brown rice with spring onion and those chopped drumsticks, I chop them very finely in it. It's so delicious, especially with the sauce poured over. It's like a main component of the meal, you know, isn't it?
Definitely. Leanne says that they're on alcohol-free cider.
Oh, nice. Oh, I hope everyone got a chance to see last night's taste test video, by the way, for One Planet Pizza. How the hell have we never heard of them? Jason thinks they might have been at Vegan Camp Out last year, but I don't, like, remember them specifically.
No.
Or individually, but I didn't even know that such a company existed, to be honest with you. So, end of month, they should be getting an order off us.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. Well worth it. Highly recommend.
I'll even get myself a mushroom one, because on that night you can have one on your own, and I'll have a mushroom one.
Mrs. B says, yep, placed an order. Very nice. Excellent. Oh, I was well ready for this, I'm not going to lie.
So let us know what you've had for your dinners, guys. Because you never know whether that's going to be inspiring as well. You know, if somebody watches this after and reads through the chat, and you're all putting these fabulous meals, and they might be like, oh, well, I don't fancy that Chinese being scoffed by those northerners, but I fancy that. You know what I mean? Besides, I'm nosy, I want to know.
Yeah. Pauline said, the pizzas looked great and the discount you got for us was great, thank you.
Hedge Rider, darling, have you sent us the book? And if not, can whoever sent us a book about allotments please stand up and let us know? We'd appreciate knowing. Should have put a little note in. Yes! Thank you, darling. It's here. Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing. Deneen had some grape leaves with hummus wrapped in pita bread with salad.
This is bamboo in chili oil. I always have it on top of my edamame, but Jay's not so keen, are you?
Not a big fan. AM Claire, sea spicy tofu and Waitrose no egg fried rice. Curse W, stir fry with fries, chick strips and mushroom sauce from Wing Yip. Nice. Bobby, Naked Kitchen chicken strips in a toasted bagel with guess
Sweet
chili
sauce,
sauce.
of course. Oh, that vegan chick barbecue soy curl. Those soy curls, I keep seeing you Americans with them. They're the ones that everyone's using, the long ones that seem to soak really well.
Oh yeah.
I wish we could get them over here. Because these soy chunks don't work the same way, that vegan chick, at all. I soaked them for ages and they're still hard and foul.
Jill had a chickpea and peanut butter curry.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. Leanne, meat-free farm burger, plant chef koftas, corn cob salad.
Nice. That's kind of barbecuey. It's like you're having a Texas barbecue night. Kinda.
Felicia, I had all unbelievable beef-style strips fried with peppers and onions and fajita spices with spicy rice.
Nice.
Good. Lot of spice heads in the house.
Sarah, we a lentil dal with homemade sweet potato flatbread. Excellent. Made some amazing naan breads last week, you know. When we did, I should have vlogged it. But it's that easy. It's like, you can't really make a vlog out of it, really. I don't, maybe I should. But I had like 3/4 of a tub of the cocoa plain yogurt left because I'd done the mint yogurt sauce for our doner kebabs that we had with the lamb koftas from Iceland, and that was amazing. Anyway, I'd seen all this online about yogurt and self-raising flour for naan breads, so I just mixed them together, made a dough, put a pinch of salt in there, bit of coriander, dry fried them in frying pan. Bloody naan breads. They were gorgeous, weren't they? We had them with a Thai curry. I know.
Good though, really good. Yeah. Just, you know, the vegan life, sawdust, twigs. It's an hard existence.
Oh, it's so tough. I need to have a bite of this. These are so nice, guys. So stunning. Very crispy with the peanut butter and chili sauce on.
I was thinking, we've been watching quite a lot of YouTube. Randomly, people like camping, like woods people, foresty type stuff. These satay sticks, if we get to go camping at any point in the next 12 months, we should take a pack of these satay sticks with us to cook, definitely. Sharu, thank you
Donna
for joining
summer
us.
vegan chicken. That sounds nice, Stacey. Have a lovely stay at the hotel, you and your other half. Lee, soup and a roll. Bless you. Working a 16-hour night shift. Bless you, my love. Oh, that was strong.
Oh, that vegan chick, thank you. She said, just let me know where to send those soy curls and I'll send them across the pond. That's very nice of you, thank you. Bit hot.
That was. Have you tried one? Oh, you've had one?
Yeah, so I always smash them. They're my favourite thing. Well, one of my favourite things. Yeah, this is a hot meal, without a doubt. Oh, as 3 vegans, we had a sharing bowl with This Isn't Vegan chicken pieces, salad, homemade pita bread, homemade sweet chili hummus, and Moroccan hummus.
Oh, fabulous.
Nice.
I don't buy hummus anymore. So got into making it now. I love making it. I love it.
Well, thank you for discovering us, Peaky Pickers.
Hi there, Peaky Pickers.
And Kerry's Edits. Hey, just joining, haven't been here in a while. Hope you're both very well. We are good. We are good.
Hope you're well too, Kerry.
Yes. Thank you, Alice.
Kerry, did you edit us out of your life for a while? I'm sorry. Please stay.
He's not sorry. He's not. It might be rice. Might be rice pizza time.
Oh,
It's so warm in here.
open that back door a bit.
But then the rain and the storms will come in.
It won't.
It will.
It won't. Oh, yeah, just a bit of air. How much better is that immediately?
It's a bit better, isn't it? Oh, Kirst W, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh,
Love your ebook.
oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you love the book because it's that came right from my heart. Did that.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you like it. So many people have told me they find it useful, and it's like, oh, brilliant. It's exactly what I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we said before, messages from people who are on the way to being vegan, people who are newly transitioned, and long-time vegans. You know, it's been useful to lots. Can anyone see that? And see how oh, it's soaked up the.
Yeah, it soaks up all the juice, doesn't it? And I think I might have another dumpling. And scoop some of that there chili and spring onion. That dipping sauce.
Livia, yeah, it's not great at the moment, to be honest, but the restrictions with coronavirus. Parents are coping well, generally speaking, and we must remind ourselves there are many people in much worse situations. But yeah, thank you for asking. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we've not like been anywhere other than shopping since March, really. We've been out for a couple of walks and stuff, but we haven't been anywhere, do you know? Still not comfortable enough to eat out at all. Won't be going to the Manchester vegan market.
Sadly.
I would really love to go, but I don't think that it's not management that bothers me, it's people. It's people.
Yeah. Stacey, I tagged you last night in the sausage plot I made, did us for tea and dinner today. I'll definitely check out your other recipes.
Nice one, Stacey. I liked your picture, didn't I, on Insta?
Charlotte says, where can I find the ebook? Everywhere.
Charlotte, you can download it from thoseveganguys.com. First page you come to, you'll see a download link at the bottom. That's the best place. Or it's pinned in that vegan group, Vegan Food and Friendships on Facebook. That's the group that's attached to our Those Vegan Guys page. So it's pinned in there as well in PDF format. You can download it from either of those places. Completely free. Although donations are gratefully accepted.
Leanne says, I'd really recommend the Tesco Plant Chef Tex-Mex koftas. Hell of a kick to them.
Oh, would they do in Tex-Mex? Maybe not. I mean, if they've got a really good kick to them, would they do as a doner kebab, Leanne? I know that it's Tex-Mex flavours, but with like chili sauce and yogurt sauce. Could you like doner kebab it?
Interesting. Interesting. Who's getting a round of drinks in? Imran's getting a round of drinks in. Where's the waiter?
Like cheap lazy vegan then. We'll just put a lot of stuff in my mouth.
Nice, nice. Well, we will no doubt say it again, but of course, thank you everyone for joining us this evening. We know that a lot of people get a lot from our lives, but as we've said before, we get a lot from doing them as well. If you're enjoying it, and I'm certainly enjoying sitting here stuffing my face, we've got 98 in the house and 52 likes, so if you would be so kind as to just pop out of the comments for a second. If you're enjoying the live, give us a like, a thumbs up, and then pop back into the comments, because it really does help us with YouTube and getting the word spread.
And you won't miss nothing, because the chat will just open again and it'll all still be there.
Yes, yes. Imran, if you're buying, call the waiter over or the waitress. I will have anything dark rum based. Thank you very much.
Imran and Leanne, we were saying just earlier, actually, of course, lots of love to Molly. and a speedy recovery. She looked awesome on the pictures, and it's nice to see her home again and know that everything's okay. But we said, had it not been for this whole Schmorona Schmirus, we would have so visited you guys in Wales already by now. There's no two ways about that.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
Have you heard me presuming? They might be like, oh, what do you know?
Well, we could have always brought the tent.
Yeah. You got room in your backyard.
Rice pizza.
Ah, Stuart! Fungulitis! Fungulitis, by the way, is said often by the adorable Vivian Tenorio from Vivian Tries. We absolutely adore Vivian. Watch every video she ever makes.
She's a legend.
She's a motherfucking professional.
She's out as well. Although she had to take it off the back of her wall, didn't she?
But she's fabulous. She's so funny. She's like Stuart. She smells everything.
Kerry's edits. I complained in Tesco the other day and my daughter called me a Karen. If my best mate's mum wasn't called Karen, I'd get that t-shirt.
I love that your daughter said that.
That's so wrong, but so funny. Chat's thick and fast tonight.
Good.
That's what I like to see.
Folk chit-chatting.
Brilliant. Fantastic stuff. And your
Don't
sister's
forget, of
Karen.
course, the library is open is actually a channel. Stuart has a channel and he does fabulous book reviews on there, which I have a tendency to watch and then not comment on. Sorry, love. But you should check him out. He's right interesting. Wears fancy blouses, got right 80s hair at the moment, and talks about right good books.
Loving it. Stuart, I wish I could say you inspired me to read more. You make me think about reading more, and I don't, and it's terrible.
Oh,
I need to change that, mate. I do.
Anne Harad, thank you, darling, for buying something through one of our Amazon links.
Oh, nice, thank you.
They do help. We get a few pennies, and I'm so glad that you've bought something that's useful. Anne Harad's Life. If you have children, young teenagers, or even just enthusiastic vegans in your family, do pop along and have a look at Anne Harad's Life's channel. She's doing lots of vegan content at the moment, really good accessible recipes, some of which we've done on this channel too, that are easy to make and delicious, and of course, fudge, the rabbit, gorgeous.
Yes, I will second.
And Anne Harad's lovely. She's lovely.
The library is open. Proper 80s hair. I'm rocking a bobble and I love my life. Good.
Oh, Stuart, I do miss hugging you. We both do.
Miss hugs in general, but yeah, of course.
We've talked about
Goes
it.
without saying.
I don't like you, right? But
It was awful. It was an awful thing to say.
I just don't want him to get a big head. Nom nom, mum bum bum, clam chum chum. Sometimes, mate, food makes me excited, childlike excited, and I think that's good. I think that you should enjoy. Do you ever dance when you eat?
You do quite a bit, don't you? Definitely harkening back to childhood times. Muddy Paws has been binge watching Schitt's Creek on season 6, loving Moira and the Bear Bear. Bear Bear.
Bear bear.
Bear Bear. It's so good. I'm still missing it. I still have a little. Yeah, it still upsets me a bit that we've watched
The
it
last
all.
episode killed us.
We watched it twice.
The last 2 episodes. The second time we were all right.
Yeah. Better the second time. Yeah, well, no doubt later in the live we'll get on to talking a little bit about film and TV. But
Yeah.
if
There's
anybody
a-
hasn't seen it,
There's a beautiful, like, documentary of the last table read. And the filming of the last episode for when you do finish it all. Leave it until the end, though. It's the most beautiful goodbye.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It was the perfect... Had we not watched that, I would still be feeling a sense of loss. But what that show did, and it's acknowledged, is it didn't make any excuses for portraying two gay men who fall in love and become married. There was no homophobia. There was no even hint of it. It was just completely normal, actual. This is happening in Schitt's Creek, and everyone thinks it's great. And that was powerful. Even though it was a comedy show, that was powerful.
It showed us what could be. It showed us what could be.
And I want to live in Schitt's Creek. I want to be Ronnie's best mate. I love Ronnie.
I'll be honest with you, I'd work at Bob's garage any day of the week.
You would,
I would happily work for Bob to see him dance across that garage lot towards me, to request me to do anything in that garage. I would happily oblige. Yeah. Phenomenal. Phenomenal series.
Amazing, truly amazing.
We got a bit on one then about Schitt's Creek. We might have missed a few questions. I don't know. Kerry's Edits. What are you guys reading at the moment? I've got 2 new books that I can't get into. I've been binging on Ghost Whisperers because I've nothing new to watch.
Kerry, we're not reading.
We're not reading at the moment.
We're not reading at the moment. I've got 2 books that I am desperate to read. One is The Shortness of Life by Seneca, that I've had under the table for over a year. Thank you, darling. And one is the Tao Te Ching.
And there are 2 books that I've kind of had lined up for a while. One's a proper book. One's a more of a sort of pictorial autobiography of Bruce Lee. Kind of like an official biography of his life and work. Sort of, you know, signed off by the family and Shannon Lee and all kind of proper. But then also, I've had lined up for a while The Road, but I know if I start reading The Road with what's going on at the moment, I don't think it's gonna make for a particularly wonderful read, and it might sink me into quite a dark hole. So I've put it on the shelf for the time being.
What's it called, the author?
It's just gone completely out of my head.
I know what you mean anyways.
It's gone completely out of my head. But yeah, The Road, and I love sort of the post-apocalyptic genre, but I think reading it right now, it might send me.
Bye, Lee. Thanks for joining us, darling. And I hope work goes quickly and easily for you, my love.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Take care. Carry on eating.
Liam, we had a juicer, you know, for a lot of years. We really got into carrot, orange and ginger. God, that was a good juice, man. That was a really good juice. I can't remember why we got rid of it.
Did it break?
It might have done. Yeah. I can't see any other reason why we would have got rid of it.
No, I can't, to be honest.
Paul, please do that in audio. It's lazy, but it makes a lot doable. Do what in audio?
Do what, David? Help us understand. Angie, haven't read much since I started knitting again. I listen to the Harry Potter audiobooks every night to help me sleep. Oh. Nice. Yeah. Sarah, wish I had time to read, but that busy with work at the moment. Totally get that. Vegan Gaze. Hello lads, hope you are well. We're great because we're eating fine food. We're chatting with wonderful folk. And regardless of what's going on out there, this little bubble right now is
lovely.
Just lovely, yes. Marcus, I used to like carrot, apple and ginger. Nice, yeah. Yeah.
Can you see the dripping? Dripping of the sauce.
Careful. Oh, yeah. This is going down a treat.
It's like about once a fortnight we have this, don't we?
Yeah. Essence of the Celts. Started juicing again. Really enjoy green juices. Nice. I'm always the same me with juices. I'm always a little bit indifferent to them. But then whenever we go to like Earth Cafe, back in the day when the world was fine, and I have a juice, I always enjoy them.
Yeah.
I always thoroughly enjoy them. Yeah.
They've got an incredible juicer though, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they have, to be fair.
Nom nom.
So,
The great thing about these breaded drumsticks, by the way, is they have a bamboo stick in them.
that's always good. Whilst we're finishing off eating, I spotted a couple of things over the last week or so. One of them particularly prominently stuck in my mind, and I wanted to mention it tonight because I think it's a really cool thing. And that is that, according to the research company Mintel, almost a quarter of British people are now drinking non-dairy milks. The figure is up from 19% last year. Furthermore, the UK is now drinking 50% less milk than they were in 1974. How awesome is that?
This is why there was a load of advertisements parading as articles a few days ago urging people to drink dairy milk and help. And they were ads from the dairy industry who were struggling.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Stop sticking your arm up cows' arses, you dirty
All of that.
bastards.
All of that. But yeah, so we've got essentially 25% of the country are off dairy now, not drinking milk, looking at alternatives, which is phenomenal. So I have to say, if I put myself in the shoes of the farmers, what Paul said is absolutely right, of course, but get with the program. Start thinking now. Start thinking, how can you diversify? How can you change up? You know, options, lots of options.
Cher, thank you, darling. And so are you, amazing. Thank you so much for the super chat and the dancing pear.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Cher, so much.
Greatly appreciated. But yeah, that figure blew me away. I was just like, wow, that's, you know, there's a lot of doom and gloom going on at the moment. And there's, you know, it's sometimes quite hard to pick yourself up. But yeah, maybe we're not moving quite as quick as I would like, but 25% of the population no longer drinking dairy. That's a win. That's a good win.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't let the bullshit stories sink in with your friends and family. Let them know that they're paid advertisements. They're not articles. They're paid advertisements from an industry that's dying and needs to die because it's caused too much death.
Obsidian. My hubby is pescatarian, but he's bought some almond milk for the first time to add to smoothies, and he's loving it. Small changes, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jason's folks have started buying vegan cheese, vegan burgers, and vegan mince now. Love you, Mum and Dad, Brom.
Yeah. And also, worth mentioning, and that's just reminded me, because you mentioned Mum and Dad.
I'm gonna need more wine.
Because I know Mum, Dad, my Auntie Pearl, Colin and Brett, and I'm sure many others might be thinking, But what about the quiz? Don't you worry, the quizmaster will return. It will return
Well,
soon.
maybe we should do a 3-week
Rotation.
So last week was Sunday in the kitchen, cooking, afternoon. Tonight is Saturday mukbang. Maybe next week it's Friday quiz.
Ooh.
Then the week after, Sunday kitchen, Saturday mukbang, week after Friday quiz. What do y'all think of that? I like that.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I like that actually. It sounds good.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Have we just missed something?
No. I mean, I'm sure we have missed something. We've probably missed a few things, but... Very true, Lauren. Very true. Yeah.
It does sound like a film with Albert Finney, and one I would watch, and probably on DVD.
Bless you, Star Cradle. As long as we see more of you, we love it. Oh,
Well,
of course it is. Yeah, today is annual World Plant Milk Day.
So next week is Friday quiz then.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Right.
So I wasn't wrong. The Quizmaster will return to this very room, your very room,
Next Friday.
next Friday. Oh, yeah.
And his glamorous assistant. Let's not forget her. She works hard.
Yeah. Yeah. All of that as well. It wouldn't be the same without the glamorous assistant. My dad wouldn't be able to dance along with you. Pulling off all the fancy moves, the hand gestures.
I so love edamame. I absolutely love it.
Mostly love of music. I give vegan chocolate and vegan cheese as a gift every time I visit someone. The good ones, obvs. Stuff that passes the taste test. Nice. Yeah. It's just showing people, isn't it? Just showing them. Wow.
Yeah, Bethany, that's fabulous. Bethany says a dairy farm called Elmhurst Dairy in New York went vegan after being in the industry for 92 years, so it can be done. And let's not forget, in this country, where they used to have Lime Tree Festival, he sold all his cattle, well, passed all his cattle onto a sanctuary,
Yeah.
and turned it into a vegetable farm.
Yeah. That's
And that had been a vegan business in his family for over 100 years.
been a
Beef.
beef. Yeah. AM Clark. My mum spoke with a woman who was curious about oat milk yesterday in Waitrose. She encouraged her to try some Oatly. The cow stuff was put back on the shelf. Wonderful. Oh, I tell you what, it's got some kick to it. It always has, but yeah, it's got some spice, hasn't it?
Told ya.
It's got some kick.
I rarely do things by halves.
David, very true. For a lot of people, David Ryan just saying cheese is like a drug. It was the hardest thing for me to give up.
Cheese, curry chips. Do you have that now though, David? Have you found a vegan cheese that works with? I'm not half as much into cheese as I used to be. But I still like a vegan cheese now and again.
Good old Rochdale and the sexy chips. Yeah, it's all getting better. It's all getting better. Kerry's edits. What was that vegan cheese that you had last one and it was melting like real cheese? The Mexicana?
Mexicana and Applewood.
Applewood smoked and the Mexicana. Oh no.
I just poured wine in my water.
Terrible.
Never text us this one to eat usually. Does it?
No. I don't know, actually. This is quite a grazy meal.
Yeah. Nah. I wonder if we've lost subscribers tonight. People are like, yeah, they eat like pigs. I hate them now.
You know what? That's quite possible.
I know.
It's quite possible. Starcradle, you just turned water into wine, Paul.
I still drink it.
So we were saying
It's got
before,
my lemon in it.
about the population of the UK now being 25% of us trying non-dairy alternatives.
Have you tried Leo Gamma crispy chili oil? No.
Yeah.
I've got one in the fridge though called Kuchow chili oil from Sainsbury's. Haven't we?
Yeah. I'm just laughing at Graven.
What?
My daughter has a YouTube channel. She's nearly reached 13k subscribers. All her vids are about K-pop.
Nothing wrong with K-pop, except we like J-pop.
Yeah.
In particular, a band called Perfume. 3 girls. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So good. I was going to say before, continuing on with the kind of vegan news stuff, something else that I found quite interesting was apparently tofu sales in the UK, and this is current, this is kind of up-to-date news, tofu sales in the UK soar by 81% as Brits go meat-free during lockdown. So people are switching on to tofu, finally. People are realising the glory.
I think, well, it takes you a while to learn how to use tofu, doesn't it? Even a lot of early vegans who've been vegan for a while, like, I don't know what to do with it, it's rubbish. But once you learn how to cook it, and how delicious it can be in all its different formats. Did you ever think we'd been to tofu like we are now?
No. Kelly's so true. Kelly says she was thinking how politely we were eating, and she would have smashed a lot ages ago and be sat burping now.
That's coming.
MK Perinatal, are you going Watford Vegan Festival? No. No, I think someone was asking earlier about the vegan festival that's coming up very soon in Manchester, and I think we're just gonna avoid large communal places for the time being.
Yeah, for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Until things are a bit different.
Oh, that's nice, Kelly. Thank you for saying that. Saying that's why vegan YouTubers like you are so important in helping new vegans. I was scared of tofu until I saw your crispy tofu recipe. Now I love it. Amazing. Thank you. Brilliant.
And scrambled tofu. Oh, I love a good scrambled tofu now. I really missed scrambled egg, and when I nailed scrambled tofu for the first time and had it on toast, I nearly cried. Because it was that good, and I was like, oh man, this is completely cruelty-free.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of something that, like a lot of foods do, a lot of foods remind me of the foods I used to eat when I didn't know any different. But now I'm like, but there's no in it. No pig in it, no cow in it.
Absolutely. Marcus says, best thing I ever got was a proper tofu press. Makes such a difference.
Oh, doesn't it?
Lots of kitchen roll.
Yeah, we've got a future tofu press, and it's linked in our in every single one of our videos, actually, as an individual item, but also our Amazon store, where we link anything that we've ever found useful is there, because if you buy it through there, we get a couple of pennies.
It all helps. Sarah says, I think I'm the only vegan at work. I get asked so many questions. Yeah, been there. The one that I commonly get, not so much at the moment because a couple of days I'm in work a week at the moment because of Schmarona, is it's very, very quiet. But thinking back to like last year, the most common thing that I would get from people was that classic one-liner of, oh, you can't have that, which I always used to correct them and say, no, I choose not to have that. So yeah, probably quite annoying to a few people, but but very important to just put people in their place and remind them, no, it's not that I can't, it's not like I'm intolerant or I've got some kind of allergy. I choose not to pick something that causes terrible, terrible suffering when it doesn't need to. So there you go. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, you kind of have to, going back to what we were saying about tofu and kind of linking in with what Sarah was saying before
Going into the ending.
about questions at work. I suppose as a vegan, you've kind of got to have a few cards in your back pocket always, haven't you? It's like, you need to, if you're going to take it seriously, I suppose you need to do a bit of research in terms of, sort of like the tofu thing, for example. Like, it's good to be able to go online, do a bit of research, find a couple of cool videos, learn how to do it. It's the same with, I suppose, people who are asking you lots of questions about being vegan. It's good to have a couple of cards in your back pocket to kind of make you feel a bit more confident in having those discussions and hopefully trying to plant some seeds at the same time. I'm almost at the same place.
Well,
to be honest.
You don't have to talk constantly in a mukbang.
Hey, I know. Graven's making orange cake. She says, would you like a slice? Yes.
Please.
Yeah, send it over. That would be brilliant. Ah, Michelle's in the house. I don't know how long you've been in the house, Michelle, because we've been stuffing our faces, but thank you for joining us. And if anyone isn't familiar with Michelle Lowe's channel, do check Michelle out. She's brilliant. She does some great content.
Michelle, I was going to come and watch you live before, but I don't know about the John video because I don't pay attention to him anymore. But from your thumbnail, I was like, I want to watch that if that's what it shows with the bloody hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was going to come and have a chat, but I'm like, I have to watch myself with how much unnecessary cruelty I take in these days because it's having a tendency to make me mad rather than upset.
Yeah. Bobby says, Dr. Lowe did a biscuit review and now I'm hooked on bickies.
Oh, I was there for that. I was there for part of it.
Oh, there wasn't anything graphic in it. John was being all arty with the bloody hand shot.
Oh, okay.
What
Oh, well, I'll watch that then tomorrow, Michelle.
What a tool. Seriously, what a complete tool.
I'll give that a watch tomorrow, my love.
Oh, D-Rabbit White. Nah, I wouldn't stand for that.
What?
No one asks me anything but antagonistic questions and then proceeds to tell me about their ethical flesh purchases, being sure to shut me down when I ask what ethical means. Sigh. Yeah. You know what? A lot of the time, I'm very rarely presented with people like that anymore, thankfully, in the real world. But I think genuinely, whenever I am presented with people like that, I will always bring it back to your personal taste. You are putting your human personal taste over the life of another sentient creature that wants to share this planet and feels very, very similar emotions to us.
And was force bred. Didn't choose to be here. Somebody wanked off a bull.
I'm going to finish with a rice pizza.
We must never forget that.
Oh no, you know what?
It's disgusting what they do. We could put it in it. I was going to do it. I didn't know if I could handle it. I knew you'd do it. You're the man in this relationship.
Excuse me. Alternative media.
Eating out of frisbees. Right? Am I right? They're great plates, these, for when you're having something with gravy or a sauce. Amazing. And just in case anybody, because usually when we feature these plates in a video, we get asked where they're from. You'll see a vlog in our playlist, Alexandra Park, and in it we feature the Boats House, which is now a cafe, but it used to be a cafe a long time ago, didn't it? That then shut down, and these plates were left in there, and we took some home.
Yeah, we picked up a few bits and bobs from there, didn't we?
We used to have 6, but I lived with Jason. Now we have 3.
I don't think I broke all 3 of them, to be fair. I'm just throwing that out there.
You did, totally did.
I don't think I did. I don't
No,
remember.
because you're not like that anymore, but you used to be real clumsy. I think he did it on purpose whenever he was washing the pots, thinking that I would say, right, don't wash the pots anymore. But I was like, nah, that's not happening.
I am Claire says, have you got a ghost in your kitchen? A flapping thing keeps appearing by Jason.
Where?
Oh, is it this? No, it can't be the curtain, surely.
Oh, it might be.
Made me paranoid now.
It will be.
Yes.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed every single mouthful of that. It was delicious, and I'm so glad that we've shared our Chinese dinner with you. Actually, we probably do take that long. I don't know. We don't normally take an hour. About 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, the library's open. Fast running footsteps upstairs.
That's an in-joke, so you have to explain that now.
It's a YouTube channel. I can't remember what it was called, actually. Can't remember what it was called. But he did some brilliant ghost videos. Whether they were faked or they were real, I do not, none of us know. But he was a Northern English lad. And see, I don't know how he could have faked that one where he was in bed and that dark shadow came towards him and he dived out of bed.
Proper scary,
That one
scary
was
stuff.
freaky.
Yeah, it was scary.
But there was one where he was filming the stairs from the top of the stairs and there's nobody there. And somebody runs up the stairs into the bathroom and slams the bathroom door and he's filming it. It's horrible.
Stuart says the Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, but it's not that one, is it?
No, the Ghost of Carmel, Maine, Stuart, is the one with the black thing in the window that then jumps down.
That's terrifying as well, to be fair. And I'm not big on the ghost thing. I still very much sit on the fence, but there is 1 or 2 things that I've seen, that we've seen of late. Paul was talking about before, and Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Let's ask that question,
Yeah.
actually. Right, I'm going to tell you my theory first. And then you can tell me whether you believe in ghosts or not. My theory is, and it's just mine, my theory is that there is no afterlife. When you've gone, you've gone. Done. However, at moments of high emotion on this earth, so for example, when I was lied on that floor at the back of the golf club, with my husband surrounded by morons with knives and sledgehammer and hammers, and I was lied on the floor with somebody stood on my neck and my chest in complete fear, thinking that I was going to die, that recorded there. There's something that we don't know about that records moments of high emotion. So in 20, 30 years time, 100 years time, when I'm dead and buried and gone, that moment might replay because the energy of the moment was so strong it couldn't dissipate. It recorded there in that space, and it will replay at random moments when the energy's the right strength That's my theory on ghosts. What do you think?
Ah. Ugh. Just need to sit back for a minute.
Oh, Helen, you can't ask where the white plates are from when we've just answered it. Watch what if you only just come in, it's your fault. We've already answered it.
Yeah.
So, sorry, love. It was mentioned because we knew someone would ask. Not saying it again. You'll have to watch it again because I'm not going to bore everybody. Let me just say you can get similar at Wilco.
There you go. ASMR pillow. Yes, there you go, see. That's why I'm still very much on the fence with it all.
Well, my family's got loads of odd stories, and some of them I don't have the freedom to tell you, but there was a lot went on with my brother when he was little, and it's freaked me out for years. However, Mum saw, over the years, a praying nun at the top of the stairs one night, penguins at the side of her bed. I saw my granddad sat on my bed when I was very young. He never said a word to me, he just smiled at me. My sister truly believes that something knelt on her chest and tried to choke her when my mum was in hospital having a hysterectomy. However, turns out that my mum, my brother, my sister and me all have nighttime epilepsy. What's the common name for it?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. It's actually nighttime epilepsy. It's where you have a seizure. You have a mild seizure where you can't. You feel like there's something in the room, or you can feel like something's leant on you, and you can't move. Haven't had it for years. I used to be able to bring it on just by thinking of the word devil.
There's quite a few people who are of a similar opinion.
My dad, who was an atheist and had absolutely no belief in the paranormal whatsoever, his dad died when he was 12, saw his face at the bedroom window when he was in his early 20s, and that freaked him out as well. So...
yeah, there's quite a few people that are of a similar opinion. Marcus said, I think energies can leave a print, a bit like an echo, but I do like to keep an open mind on the paranormal.
yeah, so do I. I mean, I'm not like categorically, I'm just saying, you know, my belief is that there is no afterlife. I wish there were, and I hope there is. Although, do I? Because we watch quite a lot of paranormal stuff, don't we?
We do.
And Jason will say sometimes, like, imagine how shit that would be, though.
This is why I sit on the fence sometimes, because it's like, we were watching something the other night and I was like, imagine...
Was it Ugu?
No, I think it was Slap Tam.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'll set the scene for you as quickly and as succinctly as I can. It's a room. There's kids' toys in the room. They're putting forward the possibility that a past relative is trying to interact with the family by activating this kid's toy. Now imagine if you put yourself in the shoes of the ghost shoes, if you will. Imagine that. Imagine how rubbish it'd be being a ghost if all you could do was clang things and knock something over now and again and switch a kid's toy on. I'd be devastated if I was a ghost and that's all I could do. But that's just me.
Well, yeah, I think you've already Headrider just saying then that sleep paralysis is normally experienced by clusters of people who have other paranormal experiences. Don't know if you've seen it or not. Well, I know Headrider has, but I don't know if any of the rest of you have. I did a video about the paranormal on the channel talking about some of my personal experiences and the fact that me and my mum share the experience of a UFO sighting with lost time.
Yeah, that's quite scary.
In the 80s, and we both remember it vividly, and we've no idea what went on or what happened. But I had a bit of a period of, I'll say this and then I'll move on, because I have to say I do not believe in mediums or psychics. I just don't. However, I used to go to spiritualist church, and they used to have like an open circle, and I used to talk to people about what came into my mind while I was looking at them all. And it was always nail on the head. And then it started freaking me out, really freaking me out. So I put it to bed.
Yeah, we just don't know. We've not got accurate scientific ways of measuring stuff. We're stuck in very, standard ways of measuring things, scientifically speaking. So we need to evolve that a little bit.
You know what it is? I've seen so many charlatans who've taken people for a ride, and I know that there is a lot of doubt about that aspect. And so it's not that
Can I just weigh in a second?
Of course you can.
We've both seen an awful lot of Derren Brown over the years, and Derren Brown did an absolutely fantastic expose on mediums, predominantly American mediums.
Yeah.
I would say, my humble opinion is that 98% of them are utter frauds, but there are a very small percentage that have just got something. They're tuned in. However it works, however it transpires. So I'm certainly not going to sit here and say that they're all fakers, but I think, unfortunately, hey, well done. Oh, unfortunately, a lot of them are. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, I thought you'd.
Over there. And what I'll do now is.
Hey.
I will.
Oh, and he's messing with stuff. He's tampering with the technology.
I'll do that, and I'll wind it down a bit.
Whilst you're doing that,
the mukbang's over, isn't it?
I will say Nick's 6, 7, 8. I've had toys going off after I lost my newborn. Oh dear, I'm so sorry for that. Even when it was switched off and the batteries were taken out, me and my husband were gobsmacked. There you go. There you go.
I think maybe I'm a little bit scared.
Lauren says it best, Hedge Rider. How dull would life be without curiosity?
Absolutely.
So true.
Absolutely. I think I'm a bit scared because I overanalyze everything. So if I believe there's an afterlife, then I'm like, what are they doing? Are they happy? Is everything okay? Are they chained here to work?
Why are they here?
Are they stuck here? Are they... So, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm curious about, Hedge? I'm curious about our other tomato plant.
Oh yeah, ask her.
We've got... She's probably rolling her eyes right now as I said that.
Tell us things, Hedge.
I'm curious about our other tomato plant. We've got 2 tomato plants. Those in the community this evening who have kept up with our gardening updates, we've got 2 tomato plants that are about the same size, the same girth. One is producing tomatoes, beautiful tomatoes. The other one, not a thing. Not a thing. But flowers, but it's at the size and scale you would expect it to be producing tomatoes, but it's not producing anything. So we should just get rid of it, use the pot for something else. Oh, and if anybody's wondering what wine we're on this evening, by the way, this is the Penguin Sands Merlot from Sainsbury's, and it retails at about £4.
£3.75.
£3.75. There you go.
It's been that price for a long time.
Clearly marked vegan on the back.
Fabulous. £3.75. Oh, thanks for joining us for dinner, everyone. I hope you're not ready to go straight away now and leave us, because now I'm ready to have a chat. I've had my dinner.
Ah, Muddy's just pointed out 100 likes.
Yay! Yay! Thank you, everybody.
And Lauren Hedge Rider says, tomatoes are just like that. They're awkward sods.
So what do we do with the plant, Lauren? Yeah, I thought, dump the unproductive one. Can I just chop it up and put it in the compost? I felt that's what I should do with it. It's got loads of flowers. loads of flowers, not even one tiny tomato.
I just...
And
Do we
the
need
two-
the pot for anything?
And the 2 mini plants as well that I started growing, they've got flowers on them.
Yeah.
And they've gone from like that big to about that big. And they've got flowers on them.
But we've also commented, haven't we, that we're a little bit late in the season for tomatoes as well.
I think it's not a silly person ASMR pillow who gives a dislike. It's either somebody who doesn't like me and has every right to,
Or me.
or Jason, or somebody who's hurt and wants to try and pass that hurt on. And I take it as love.
You know what? Somebody
Thank
could have just come in for a second.
Thank you for the attention.
They might not have seen us. They might have literally just seen the colour of paint on the kitchen wall and thought, I don't like that. And gone again. They could be gone again. Come in. Orange, horrible orange colour. Dislike that. I'm off. Could have been.
Kerry, we can't. It's massive. It's about, when you stood next to it, it's just under my chin. Stood next to it in the garden. And I've got no room for it.
I will just give a shout out to Peaky Pickers. Thank you so much for joining us. I have to go. Thanks so much, guys. A brilliant hour well spent.
Oh, thank you, Peaky Pickers, and welcome to the channel. Glad to have you on board.
Yes. All that. Finish that.
Might as well as wish we had.
When I get to the bottom of the end of this wine, by the way, this is going
I
to
have to head off now, guys. Apologies. Don't apologise, Darren. Had a lovely evening with you all. Good night, Darren. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being a channel producer. Thank you for supporting us since you've been with us. You're a love. Thank you so much.
Rock it. Have a good evening. Yes. I was going to say before, when I get to the end of this wine, that's my indicator that we should wrap things up, because at that point, we will have drunk half a bottle of wine.
Oh, absolutely.
And by that point, I'm like, right, I'm done with live now after half a bottle of red wine. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Jill, just popped on. Hello. Your encouragement I needed to start transitioning to vegan. I fall asleep to the grocery videos. Why did that nearly make me cry?
Because you're softy.
They are super calming while I'm stuck at home in the States. Oh, thank you, Jill.
That's really nice. That's
Hug.
really nice,
Big
Jill.
hug
Oh,
to
we've
you,
not
big
done
hug
it.
to you.
We've not done it. Let's do it. No.
Yeah. Group hug.
Bobby, are you there? We know you love these.
Group hug,
Group
please,
hug.
everybody.
Group hugs.
I love you guys so much, and I so wish we could hug you all in person.
Digital hugs.
And we will one day. Love you.
Nice. Yes. Nick678, please do, because it's been a belter this evening. If for no other reason, tune in and look at some of the gorgeous food we've been eating. And some of the great comments from other people and the stuff they've been eating tonight as well.
Yeah, everyone's amazing on this.
One final little bit of news, can I share?
I'd love you to. And then we'll talk a bit about some things we've watched.
Yeah,
recently,
absolutely.
If you don't mind, because it's nice to share.
I've got quite a lot of up-to-date vegan news, but the last one that I want to share this evening is Asda launching 48 vegan products in its Christmas range this year.
That's amazing.
48, and they're new.
Tesco have got a load as well. Aldi have got a load. There has been no better time in the history of humanity to be vegan. It's cheaper, easier, and more delicious than it's ever been. Ever. Please join us. Please join us.
These are all there.
I'm talking to whoever is watching this. You.
Yes.
You who's watching this a month from now.
Yeah.
You're watching this in September 2020, aren't you? You're considering going vegan. Please do. Watch our shopping vlogs. We've got loads. And dead easy recipe videos.
I think we accidentally crushed Imran's moobs when we were hugging.
Oh, sorry, Imran.
Sorry, Imran, about your moobs.
Oh, there's now worse than a chafe nipple.
Just give him a rub it out a bit. Oh, Charlotte, that's nice. I've always watched your videos since we found you, but your videos are my go-to when I'm feeding our newborn at silly o'clock. Your videos are wonderful. You're both wonderful. Bless you.
Charlotte, thank you, darling.
Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Leanne says they could do with a flattening, and Imran's rubbing them as we speak. It's good to know, Imran. I've got a very vivid visual image in my head now of you rubbing.
Oh yeah,
rubbing.
Michelle Law. And by the way, did you say to go and see Michelle Law's
I did
channel?
briefly, yes.
Do check out Michelle's channel. She's awesome. She's a chick just down the road from us, actually. Common as much, just like we are. Northern as they come. What's the word? Salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth. Salt of the earth.
Yeah, Lint to bringing out vegan chocolate, which is awesome.
It's massive, that. Daddy Longlegs just flew in. It was about the size of my fist.
What have we said?
What have you said? Not me. I'm no part of this.
I will not have them called Daddy Longlegs because you could be misgendering. What if it's a mummy fat ankles?
Say that again.
What if it's a mummy fat ankles?
No more.
Oh, yes, Charlotte. Oh, we should email them and say, do an advent calendar, Rhythm 108, you filthy chocolate
They do
buggers.
one. They do one. And it'd be £70. £70. But yeah, that would be pretty great, to be fair.
Can we please start using that, guys? Please. They're not all Daddy Longlegs. Some of them are mummy fat ankles.
Imagine how they feel. Do you know what I mean? Long legs,
Thank you, dear me.
fat ankles. Long legs, fat ankles. That's not fair, is it? Yeah, thank you, DME, for the super chat.
They came up with a name.
Greatly appreciated.
One just whispered to me one night when you said Daddy Longlegs, and she was like, I'm not a daddy not a boy. I'm a girl. They call me mummy fat ankles. I was like, I'll tell him, love.
Charlotte says, I'd pay £70. I don't know if I would.
For what?
For the selection box, the Rhythm 108. Yeah, Kerry's edits. Why does Daddy get long legs and Mummy's got fat ankles? Thank you. That's what I was trying to get across.
Gemini.
Whoa!
Oh, baby, it's got something stuck to its bum.
Freaked me out then, that.
Come here, Baba. It's got something stuck to it.
I think it's like a bit of dust or a bit of web, spider's web or something. Oh. It brushed my lip. I hope that people saw that. I'm going to have to look back and try and get it in slow-mo. Just for my own entertainment value.
When in my mouth. If you're not a fan of Trixie and Katia, you won't know that. A fly landed on Trixie's mouth in one episode.
It's here.
So hilarious. Help it.
Come on, I'm trying to. Hi.
Come on, Baba.
No.
Mummy fat ankles.
It's not Mummy fat ankles. So, anywho. Yeah, I'm going to try and find it, Imran. I'm going to try and find it. Trixie Mattel, my favourite. Bobby, yeah, you know what's going on.
She's amazing.
Graven, send it our way. It will be added to the list. There is a list as long as our collective
I wouldn't like it, sweetheart, to be honest. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't like orange things.
Oh. I think I'd like it. I'd
I
like
don't like
orange,
orange
in a cake, but not necessarily in chocolate.
I like oranges and orange juice and orange dressings and stuff, but I don't like orange cake, orange mousse, orange ice cream, or even orange sherbet.
To be fair, I would probably say the same. If somebody said to me, I've got an orange drizzle muffin, I've got a lemon drizzle muffin, I'm always going to side with the lemon drizzle.
Yeah, Leanne, I'd be all about that. Lemon, absolutely. If it can be made into a lemon cake, then with the recipe.
Yeah,
I use
lemon.
Essence of the carrots. Paul, do you make many sweets? No, not really. And of the ones I do make, they're not necessarily healthy. I do brownie occasionally. I do cookies occasionally. But I do want to start getting... I've got a massive box of dates there that Kelly inspired me to buy. Luckily, they've got a long date on them. I'd like to use them to make something.
Yeah.
You know, I know there's a lot of brownies you can do with dates, isn't there? So yeah, I'd like to get to that at some point.
I think we'd only. Charlotte says, "Have you tried the lemon Bosch cakes?" I think we'd only
No.
buy the Bosch cakes if they were on special offer.
They're on
wouldn't we?
offer at the moment.
Are they?
Yeah, for
Ah.
£3.50
That's not bad.
or £3
That's not bad.
in Tesco. We said we were going to do a shopping vlog at Tesco, didn't we? We haven't done one for ages, and apparently there's a load of new stuff.
Yeah.
I'd really like to go and have a look, to be honest.
It's just that if that manager comes near us again.
And we just take the phone, we don't.
Could be
Because
words.
last time you had the kit, you had the camera around your neck,
Yes.
and we were like...
We've become a bit
You were
more-
down on the floor doing all your David Bellamy looking at the shelves. And he was like, what's this here now?
I tried to blag it as well. I was like, I'm just taking a photo. And he knew.
But do you know what he wasn't all?
He knew.
He was one of those really hot ginger guys with a beard. Which annoyed me all the more because he was hot. I was just like, don't be hot and be nasty. I hate that. Be hot and nice. Be nasty and ugly. Thanks.
Well, there you go. He said that and he said his piece now.
No matter.
Imran says, if there's two things I wish there was a vegan version of, it would be Star Bars and Jamaica ginger cake. Oh, Jamaican ginger cake.
Yeah, it's
that
good
stuff rocks. That's really good stuff, yeah. Star Bars, I don't know if I've come across Star Bars.
Oh, is it a bit bland, the lemon cake? That's a real shame, actually.
Yeah.
Cursed. Come to my Asda. You're the one... Oh, I think she posted on a vlog recently. I can't remember where she is. But she's in Asda. Not too far away from here.
Yeah.
Bohemian Bee. I can make Jamaican ginger cake. Make a vlog!
It's a bit much, isn't it?
I'm sick of her, that Bohemian Bee.
Marcus has got an interesting point there. I miss proper Maltesers, never found a good vegan version. Yeah, actually, thinking about it, there's plenty of alternatives, but I don't think I've ever come across, in the sort of 6+ years, I don't think I've ever come across a vegan alternative to Maltesers.
I just want to make some penguins by getting some good chocolate bourbon biscuits and covering them in chocolate.
Ooh, that'd be nice, yeah.
Who did it?
That's-
One of you did it. Were it you, Leanne? One of you did. Somebody did. And I was like, whoa, I'm going to do that at some point. With that no more chocolate. Because that'd be gorgeous.
Charlotte Wilson says, very similar to what we have tongue-in-cheek said before, your videos could be part of the reason of Tesco's getting more products and shop making more money, so you'd think they'd be happy with the publicity.
You would, wouldn't you? Aldi are brilliant.
Love it.
Brilliant. The manager, Mark, at Aldi in Failsworth, not too far from where we live, he's like, come in whenever you want, guys. Mind you, their video got 27,000 views in January. So,
Yeah, that's true. Guy, the manager at Co-op though in Leeds,
he was
really nice, wasn't he?
Used toilet backstage.
Yeah.
Mind you, that weren't days of COVID.
Well, yeah. We've all got to be a bit more stealthy these days if you're doing a bit of filming out in public.
Different times.
Different times. Shall we segue?
Oh, can I just ask Stuart first? The library's open. Do you fancy having another chat at some point with me, love? Because people enjoyed it. And I think it'd be nice for us to do another mixed vlog. We've still got to talk about books on your channel in a mixed vlog as well.
Which one was you going to talk about? Was there a book that you was going to talk about on Stu's channel?
With Stu, yeah.
Yeah.
The Art of Asking.
Ah, right, okay.
Very powerful book for me, that. Changed my life. Only book I can honestly say to change my life.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, come here, mummy fat ankles.
His back two legs are like stuck together with some webbing.
Help him. Or her. Just grab it off. You got it.
Go on, you carry on talking, because
I think you've got it.
it's not very interesting, I haven't. It's not very interesting for people to just see
Sorry.
our reactions to things.
We're trying to save her daddy long legs / mummy charming ankles. She has some kind of netting or cobweb or something tying her back two legs, her back two legs together. So Jason's going to help.
I mean, she's managing all right, to be fair. She'll have to come back to me.
Sure.
Go up into a high place.
Well, you know, even though we've got 98 people watching and this has been wondrous, we're coming up on an hour and a half. We don't want to keep you all evening. And we have to actually put all this away now.
Yeah, and have a relax for a bit. Have a relax for a bit. There's lots we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, putting content out, keeping ourselves busy, keeping ourselves entertained. We thank you, as always, for your interaction, your comments, your follows, your shares, all the support that you give us. It's massively appreciated, it really is. We could probably sit here for another hour and chat about TV and film that we've watched of late.
Let's finish with that.
Should we finish with that?
Let's finish with that, yeah.
Okie dokie.
Because we've watched some really good stuff recently and we'd like to share it with you. A lot of it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, a lot of it is on Prime.
We love you too, honey.
I think Hedge was saying that I was a little bit more loosened up and she thought it was probably because I've had a bit of wine. Maybe so. Maybe so.
Go on. We'll just pick like
right.
3 maybe.
Well, let me say first of all that obviously the majority of, as Paul said before, the majority of what we've been watching over the last few weeks has been on Amazon Prime. But for anybody that hasn't got access to Amazon Prime, if you haven't already, check out season 2 of Umbrella Academy on Netflix. That's well worth watching if you haven't already.
Imran says there's a sequel to Train to Busan.
Yes.
Where?
It's not out yet.
Ah.
But I've seen I don't know if I've seen the trailer or the trailer came up.
Okay.
There is a trailer, I think, for the sequel.
Okay.
So yeah, if you haven't found, if you were hearing Umbrella Academy for the first time right now, then definitely go and check out Umbrella Academy. 2 really seasons. Good. Second season got stuck on there a while back. We went through it, but we were really good. We saved the last 2 episodes for a week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Paused ourselves. Moving over to Amazon Prime. Are you still looking at?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I know. She seems okay. Yeah. Bless her.
We went through, I'll reference 3 horror films quite quickly. We've tried to, for those that are in the chat tonight who are into horror films, we've tried to, not consciously necessarily, but we've lowered our bar a little bit when it comes to horror films because I think we were quite picky. So 3 in a row that are currently on Amazon Prime. The Hive, The Dark, The Void.
Yeah.
I would say The Void is probably the best of the 3, myself, I think. That's my opinion.
What about Patient Zero?
I was going to get to that, but yeah, Patient Zero.
That's another horror film, isn't it?
Sorry, you're right.
It's got...
Patient Zero's great.
It's a really good film with a pretty lousy, very, very ending. But if you ignore that bit, because it's not important. It's about...
It's worth a watch.
It's about the movie. It's a really good cast.
Yeah. And it's done a bit differently, and it was seeing something differently without giving too much away.
So that's...
The Hive, The Dark, The Void, and Patient Zero.
The Hive, like a mix between Evil Dead...
and Memento.
Yes.
Yes. The Dark...
Very unusual.
Surprised me.
Yeah. Psychological thriller / horror movie covering zombie redemption.
Nice. Yes. And The Void. I'm trying to remember The Void now. I was saying it's better than the other two, and it's just completely gone out of my mind.
Because it's really unusual. It's the triangle door.
Oh, yes. Really weird, supernatural, alternate kind of evil dimension.
Good.
Very good. Yeah.
But unusual.
A.M. Claire was my slight distraction. Crane flies have never been given such importance. They are always going to be mummy attractive ankles to me from now on. Yes. More recently, as in like the last week or so, obviously we're in a similar position to a lot of you in terms of having some downtime. You know, it's a weird world at the moment. What we watched the other night, Sunshine Cleaning.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Just
Amy.
completely opposite
Amy.
of the horror genre.
You know Amy, I can't remember her last name, that's in Arrival.
And the Muppets movie.
And the Muppets movie. So good.
Such a good film.
Such a good film.
Yeah. Basically...
From the maker of Little Miss Sunshine.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
a completely different film.
Two sisters striking out, completely different, and setting up business. Really character driven, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, funny, heartwarming. Worth possibly, are you going to try again?
Yeah.
Worth possibly mentioning one of the films I've watched recently that I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I was going to. I'm not even embarrassed to admit it. The Meg. The Meg. Yes, that's right. You managed.
Yeah, I think so. Have we sorted you out, kid?
Jill says, love Sunshine Cleaning.
Mummy fat ankles. Yay! Yeah, sorry, Doreen.
Mummy delicate ankles.
Mummy fancy ankles.
Mummy pretty ankles. Bobby, I'm currently watching a documentary series, Unwell, on Netflix. Really interesting. Excellent. Leanne and Imran, we know you love The Meg.
Oh, it was a really good film, actually. I really enjoyed it. Of course, it was helped by Jason Statham in a towel and in a wetsuit. More in the towel.
A.M. Claire is saying good night. Good night, A.M. Claire.
We're going to say good night as well now, aren't we?
Yes, let's wrap things up.
Yeah,
the last thing I want to say, just on the TV and film thing, is that I'm a bit worried and upset because I really want to watch the new Bill and Ted film, but I don't know whether we are going to be able to and if it's even possible. So if anybody knows anything about the new Bill and Ted film, it's out imminently. It's a film I think we all need. Everybody on this planet needs to see the new Bill and Ted film. That's how sure I am that it's going to be awesome. But I've heard rumour that it's going to be streaming on on Amazon Prime.
Julie, we're going to be doing a quiz next Friday. We planned in the live earlier, should have been here before all of it, that we were going to do one weekend where we do a Sunday afternoon in the kitchen. We did that last week. Then we're going to do a Saturday night mukbang live chat. And then the following week, we're going to do Friday night quiz. So next time is Friday night quiz. Then it's Sunday afternoon in the kitchen cooking. Then it's Saturday night mukbang. It's a nice way to do it. It's
perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. It keeps us on track. It keeps us consistent. And that's what we want to do. We want to put, we said we were going to do a live every week. Imran, absolutely. That's kind of where we're at the moment. We just don't know. Imran's saying they've cancelled their Odeon cards. Are cinemas safe? We don't know.
No, we've looked at Amazon and Netflix recently and all the stuff we've watched, and we have never watched this much before. But since March, we've watched. We're so grateful, actually, particularly for Amazon. I think Amazon kicks Netflix ass, to be honest.
They've got the bar slightly higher, haven't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe not for series, but for movies, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I looked, our Odeon, our local Odeon, the one nearest to us is shut. It's shut, so we haven't even got a choice. Even if we wanted to go, we couldn't. But anyway, on a brighter note, you've been glorious this evening, as always.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you for just being here and taking part. We love when you're all here and chatting to each other. Don't forget to leave a comment on the video tomorrow, maybe, when it's finished uploading and everything. And let us know if you're happy with the idea that we've come up with for the Sunday, Saturday, Friday thing. So next Friday will be
quiz.
the quiz.
And, you know, and other stuff, but...
Oh,
you know,
yeah. I mean, they'll be able to, you know,
It's us.
daily vlogging, basically, with me.
And look at the wine. There we go. Timed that about right. Cheers. Love to yous all. Mwah.
Love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again very, very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves.
Do it again, because people have heard me getting garroted, which is not a good ending.
Thank you so much for joining us all. Joining us, everyone. We've had a fantastic night. Really, really enjoyed it. Thank you. We love you. We'll see you again very soon. Until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other.